oh shit. Like I used to have questions like why every time my album dropped, Jay would drop right on top. He wouldn't let me breathe or right before me. Like I was always close and we always thought like, damn, if a kid, back then it was physical copies. So if you had $20, 20 bucks that you saved up and you was gonna buy an album and it's under the same house, Rockefeller between Jay and Beanie Sigel, 9 times out of 10 you won't buy the Jay-Z album. I never understood that every single album that I dropped, Jay dropped right on top.
Have you ever had the impression that someone is obstructing your shine? In regard to Jay-Z, Beanie Sigel is saying precisely that. Beanie is disclosing a pattern that has plagued him throughout his professional life. Beanie claims that each time he released an album, Jay-Z would release one directly on top of his physical copies. The fans and the streets, all they had was $20. Additionally, they were purchasing Jay-Z's CD 9 times out of 10. Beanie claims he never realized that he was never allowed to fully emerge because he was always close and grandiose. He discusses the CEOs, the label politics, and the imbalance in the system. He was informed by Rockefeller insiders that Jay-Z was the most successful musician on his own label. Beanie wasn't acting suspiciously. He was witnessing it. It was the pinnacle of competition. However, he sensed that there was more going on, that someone was preventing him from shining to his full potential. Before I play this tape for you all, I would appreciate it if you could like it, subscribe, and share your comments in the comment box below. Let's get started.
Hey, but how you feel about the people that push that narrative and say that Jay held you back? Because I know you personally, you don't believe it. But break that down to the people, why you don't believe that.
I mean, because I don't know, the person that I am, I don't think one man can destroy it. You know what it means? Like, it's ultimately in your own decisions. You know, I had a lot of issues. Like I said, legal issues at the time. And, you know, my mind wasn't where I'm at now today. So if that's true, because I heard that, I actually seen an interview, damn, what's his name? That's my man too. Comedian, T. Kirkland.
Yeah, T.K. Kirkland. He made him come to my platform.
Oh, he was doing an interview with you. He said it on your...
What happened was on Rockefeller, I felt that Jay-Z, Beanie Sigel was the shit.
Yeah, he was fired.
And they will only let Beanie Sigel only sell so many records. This came from an executive at Rockefeller, because I knew everybody. And they would only let Beanie sell so many records. And that was it. And they wouldn't push it no more. But Beanie, you couldn't be bigger than Jay-Z on Jay-Z's label, if that makes any sense. They wasn't gonna push you to, that you couldn't be bigger than Jay-Z. You couldn't sell more records than Jay-Z. But all you had to do was listen to Beanie Sigel, and Beanie Sigel was, oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, he said that. That was the first of me actually hearing it. Like, oh shit. Like I used to have questions like why every time my album dropped, Jay would drop right on top. He wouldn't let me breathe or right before me. Like I was always close and we always thought like, damn, if a kid, back then it was physical copies. So if you had $20, 20 bucks that you saved up and you was gonna buy an album and it's under the same house, Rockefeller between Jay and Beanie Sigel, 9 times out of 10 you won't buy the Jay-Z album. I never understood that every single album that I dropped, Jay dropped right on top. And it was like, damn, in-house competition at that magnitude was crazy. Jay already the boss, but I always thought that like me breathe, but to maliciously plot to hold me back, I don't know, man. I don't, I don't believe that. I don't want to believe that. I mean, but like I said, Dane would know better than me.
Why you say that?
Because he part of making them executive decisions. He a boss just like Jay was a boss. He was a part of that. He had to be a part of those decisions. So, Dane would know better than me.
Beanie Siegel's displeasure is evident in this situation. While some followers concur with him, others claim that the timing and date information is inaccurate. Even yet, this interview effectively captures Beanie's anxiety and displeasure with the way business was conducted at Rockefeller, even though the details aren't flawless. Beanie is not the only person who has experienced this emotion. Over the years, Jadakiss, Nas, and even other rappers have spoken of comparable encounters with Jay-Z. The timing of the album is not the only factor. It involves negotiating a system that is ruthless and competitive by nature. The problem is that I don't hold Jay-Z accountable. Hip-hop is a competitive genre. The idea of survival of the fittest has always been present. And regardless of the advertising, the best artist might wind up winning. It's the music that counts, in my opinion. Whoever has a better-sounding album. It counts who connects with the fans the most and hits harder. Beanie's emotional expression here is crucial. It demonstrates that even game legends must cope with challenges, annoyances, and times when they feel blocked. It makes him more relatable and serves as a reminder to all of us that hip-hop is more than simply talent. It involves timing, strategy, and occasionally politics. Nevertheless, despite everything, talent still has a greater voice than any label strategy or album release date. I appreciate both sides myself. Beanie's freedom to share his emotions and provide us with a behind-the-scenes look. Jay-Z has always been a businessman as well. He's been strategic, competitive, and occasionally brutal. That's part of what made him the mogul he is today. But that does not imply that Beanie's perspective is invalid. It serves as a reminder that frustration is normal, especially in a cutthroat field. And additionally, artists may have to do more than only compose music. They're negotiating a whole ecology that is based on influence, exposure, and timing. Ultimately, taking sides is not the point of this. It's about appreciating the art form, respecting the challenges, and understanding the dynamics of hip-hop. We don't always get to see this aspect of the game, but Beanie Siegel's story here does. It's raw, it's true, and it also serves as a testament to the perseverance required to win this game. Let me ask you all this then. Do you believe that an artist's career is impacted by album timing like this as much as many claim? And do you think Jay-Z's actions were more personal or just wise business decisions? Please share your thoughts in the comment area below. And be sure to subscribe and like.